You purchase a live scope, you purchase a Summit Shuttle, now you're probably trying to figure out how to put it together. We're gonna walk you through it step by step. Before we get started, gathered some tools, wire strippers, wire cutters, Phillips head screwdriver, short Phillips head screwdriver, and a 5/16 deep socket. To get started, simply remove the 4 screws on the faceplate and remove the little screw holding the cable clamp onto the back of the shuttle. Now that the faceplate's removed, got the little bag of hardware on the inside, you can set that aside. And we're going to remove these 2 screws holding the battery clamp down. The next step in this process, we're going to take the screen cradle, we're going to line it up with the holes in the top of the shuttle. I like to do the furthest ones forward. We're going to take the screws from the hardware bag, stick the threads up through the bottom so the threads are sticking out of the top. Using the short screwdriver and the 5/16 socket, we're going to tighten the cradle. Next, we're going to attach the GLS10, the black box, to the back of the shuttle using the remaining 4 screws, the 4 smaller washers, and the 4 lock nuts. We're going to take the power cable for the GLS10 and the chart plotter. We're going to cut them down to about 24 inches because we can't really have excess wiring inside the shuttle as there's not enough room. Now that we got them cut back a little bit, we're going to strip the ends off, as you can see. And then we're going to strip each individual wire back about half, maybe 1/4 of an inch, so they can fit into the wire connector. Now onto the networking cable. We're going to combine the 2, and then using the wire ties that come on the transducer cable, I'm going to wind it up tighter so that it fits nicely into the shuttle. Now that we got the wires prepped, we're going to feed them up through the opening in the top plate of the shuttle. Now we're going to take the power cable for the GLS10, feed it through the back opening, and plug it in. We're going to do the same thing for the network cable. Now that we got everything fed, we're going to use the cable clamp and clean everything up a little bit. Simply attach the power in cable that has the fuse to the piggyback connector that comes from the charging port, red to red, black to black. The all black connector will then get the black wire from the chart plotter and the black wire from the GLS10. Now the red wires are going to go into the connector that has 2 green and 1 red already in it. Using the Summit lithium 52 amp hour battery, we're going to attach the red spade connector to it. And now the black spade connector. And we're going to turn the battery on its side and slide it in so it fits into the opening on the left side of the shuttle. Reinstall the battery clamp. I'm going to bunch up the wires, feed them into the right side. And reinstall the 4 screws. If you purchase the pole holders, which are sold separately, now would be a good time to add them on. Attach the LVS34 transducer. Plug the power cable and the network cable into the back of the mount that mounts the screen. Now simply press the top button to power up the whole unit and the bottom button to work your USB port / voltmeter.